Alright, we got like 31 seconds.
Curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on
Black
indie
Ops
developers
6 is
who are lovely, and
cross-gen.
you get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Dead Summer Games Fest.
God, that was so good.
it's a
That was so good. Was that not?
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible
I feel like
games
there
for
was
20
something
years
for
in
everyone
Toronto.
for
You
that.
might know them for
You
games
know,
like
there was
Hello
stuff for
or Super
shooters.
Puzzle and Sorcery.
There's for
Or maybe
shooter
you know their incredible
fans,
puzzle games
RPG
like Grindstone
fans,
and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well,
zombie
if you're in the latter,
fans, like-
we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Well, yeah, that's because they can't make Call of Duty exclusive.
Hi, I'm Eileen from
They
Cappy
literally
Games.
signed a contract
And
with
I'm
Sony.
Dan, Cappy's creative
That
director.
We're
Call
so
of Duty will
thrilled
come
today to be
to.
able to give you a first
all-
look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone.
They literally said they're going to be
Battle
making
Vision
it for
Network.
PlayStation and Nintendo and PC. There's this whole thing about them getting sued and stuff.
EVN
Like the
fuses cozy,
FTC
color-matching
was
puzzle gameplay
the FTC was
with
trying to
deep
shut
turn-based
down
tactics
the
to test players
merger,
in fast-paced
and
online
Sony was
games.
like, "Yeah, we can't let you merge with Activision. We won't survive without Call of Duty."
It's a
And then they were
1v1
like,
puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
they just wanted to get Call of Duty on Game Pass. No, they wanted to get King. Because King
Battle Vision Network is a
has
spiritual
Candy
successor
Crush,
to one of Cappy's
and
most
Candy
beloved
Crush and
classic
mobile
games,
games make
Might and
so
Magic
much
Clash of
money.
Heroes.
They
EVN
want to get
reimagines
into
Clash of
the
Heroes puzzle
they
combat
want to get
design
into
to
the
center
mobile
an element that we
marketplace.
at Cappy felt
Call
was
of
one
Duty is
most
just a nice
interesting
bonus.
facets, multiplayer.
Get Game Pass one way or
Over
another.
several rounds,
Well, if
take
you're
turns
not
to launch
already,
a
you should
task
sign
by
up for
creating color-matched
Microsoft
formations with your
Rewards. You
Vertical
can
matches
earn
create
free
attackers,
Xbox Game
horizontal
Pass
matches
just
create
by
defenders.
using Bing and
The rapid
stuff.
fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN
Dude,
teams
PS5 is
spend a season
dude. What
vying
did they
for the title
announce
of
at the
champion.
slate
The
of
player community
state?
ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple
PlayStation
teams, version
Showcase
with
or whatever
personality
it
and
was.
characters.
State of play,
Each with
more
its
like
own play style
state
and home
of,
arena.
more like
Win a match with the Ragtag
stale
team.
of play.
That win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into,
Like,
but as you rise
what
in the
they
ranks,
showed
you'll
off
unlock new units,
Astrobot,
each with game-changing
Concord,
abilities,
but that's
and discover endless new tactics and
that's
strategies.
not exclusive.
Charismatic captains front
God
each
of War's
team.
coming to PC.
Captains run the
They
playfield.
showed off God
Their
of War's coming to
personalities
PC
and outsized
until
power are full
dawn.
of time-turning special abilities.
Like they showed off a bunch, like a VR game that's on Path of Exile, which is on everything.
When building the
Monster
wide
Hunter,
world
that's
of
also on
BVN, we weren't
everything.
just
Silent Hill
influenced by our
2.
own game, Clash of
Alien,
Heroes.
that I'm pretty sure is
We're
on
also
everything.
inspired
Oh, it's
by the
VR, so it's gonna be
theatricality
on.
and spectacle
Marvel
of
Rivals is on
Eurovision.
everything. Dynasty Warriors,
Cappy's
which I
art
think is
teams
on
outdone
everything too.
themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and
Paladin of
hand-animated
Terra,
characters,
Infinity Nikki, who
fashionable
cares
collectible outfits.
where wins meet? Like the
Battle
only
Vision
thing
Network is
they
a live,
announced that was
season-based
like
game with
Silent
new
Hill
twists,
and
new characters,
Astro are
fresh
like the
rankings,
only
and
thing
narrative
people
surprises emerging
like. They
every
showed off
season.
2 games that are
Also
exclusive.
excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
I don't know what PlayStation Grenade is, but Xbox has Outside Xbox, which I watched. Yes, we ate. Dang right, we ate.
You'll be able to play BVN on mobile, PC, and console, and we'll be announcing more details soon.
We're so thankful to Day of the Devs for a chance to introduce Battle Vision Network. I'm grateful to our awesome partners now.
And I'm trying to become the Xbox YouTuber, baby. That's what I'm trying to become.
Our next title comes to us from the
Does
Game
Fortnite
Bakers,
lore?
a small studio in Montpellier, France. Who
Yo,
claim to
I'm
make
gonna
games the same way
to
that
try
good
to
food
become
with
the
a lot
I'm
of
gonna
love.
bring Xbox to
Their
the
next
forefront.
dish
I'm
comes
going
us
to be
piping
the
hot,
Xbox
fresh from the oven.
YouTuber.
It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly,
I
give
do
you
kind of
the
feel like that's what
So
Xbox
hold
is
on
missing
tight,
out on.
making
Like
its
you have
gameplay
so many
debut
like
today. This is
Nintendo
Canon.
like there's so many YouTubers that are like Scott the Woz and like Peanut Butter Gamer and stuff that love Nintendo, and like you have all these like YouTubers that love Nintendo and stuff, but and PlayStation, but there's like so I'm gonna be
Hi,
king of the
I'm
pirates.
from the Game Bakers.
I'm
Maybe you know us
going
for
to
Fury
light a
or Haven.
fire in your
Fury
hearts.
was a
I
concept,
have.
even an RPG.
I'm a
but
street
both
walking
were games
cheetah
about
with a
freedom.
heart full of napalm, and I'm
Free,
gonna
pick love
burn
who you want.
myself onto the
Today I'm
scene
presenting our next game, Cairn,
with
the final
Xbox.
part of our Freedom Trilogy.
My heart is
Karen, you
green
play
and
an
I.
alchemist who's climbing a deadly mountain.
My heart is Xbox and I bleed
Put your life
green.
at risk to reach a summit that nobody reached before.
How's that? How's that? That's
You are
pretty good.
obsessed
My
by
heart
this
is
ascent,
Xbox
and you
and
are
I
climbing
bleed
to free
green,
yourself
right?
from
That's,
your
that's
own
kind
chains.
of. That's not too shabby of a line, right?
Cairn is what we call a survival climber. You have to climb.
Climbing out Silksong, and I'm
also
like,
survive in the
that's not
mountains.
Xbox decision. They don't own Team Cherry. Why are you
Climbing is
attacking
very
Xbox?
realistic. You can climb absolutely everywhere as long as you manage to keep your balance and stamina. If you are careless, you fall. Falling, trying again the same route or a completely different route, trying over and over. To make it, you have to push yourself, to go beyond your limits. Each wall to climb feels like an opponent, almost like a boss fight. Even though you can climb free solo, alpinism has a natural
I don't know,
checkpoint
Otto. What do you
device.
think? What do you think?
Buttons.
My heart is Xbox and I bleed
But you
green.
have a
Come on, that's
limited
good.
amount,
That's good,
and
right?
using
Is
them
that
at the
not?
right time is key. Eventually,
Mid-speech. Okay.
reaching the top of the wall is
Never
extremely
mind.
satisfying. It's freeing.
Dude, me when I will go to the fridge and there's
Thanks
no
for watching.
McNuggies, no
And
Dino
wishlist the game
Nuggies.
to stay tuned.
Ah.
A two-person team in Canada has been developing this next game in
Canada,
absolute secrecy
Canada.
over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call dibs on
All right, there's like a
introducing it.
static happening here. I don't know. Day of the. It's kind of annoying me. Is there a better place to watch Day of the Devs or? Oh wait.
But you?
Hi, I'm Zyba,
And I'm Luigi.
and we are Pop Cannibal.
Along with Clark, we make some really good music.
We made a game called Kind
This-
Words, Lo-Fi Chill Beats to
No
Rock.
wait, this was. Oh come on, that's 6 months ago. God. Come on, there's gotta be a 2024 version of this. There we go. Live show. Day of the Devs. I think I went a
You're
little too
climbing
far.
Secrecy
There we go.
over the last 3 years. And as a fellow Canadian, I call
No,
dibs
there's
on
just a
introducing
static in it, huh?
You may also
Rip.
recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents.
God,
prepare
I am
yourself
so
for-
excited for Gears.
Wait
I'm
for it.
so excited for Gears, y'all. I'm so excited for Rose. Oh my god. They show. I'm so. I honestly don't know what I'm more excited for. It's just Gears was the last thing they showed, so it's in my mind. I like this fun color sort of deal happening here.
Hello there, my name's Brandon.
Hello,
I'm
young
We're
lady.
here to show you our game, Pedal Runner.
Oh, what is this? It's like Pokemon? This is like classic Pokemon here. Emote, hitting the gritty.
Pedal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley. In Sapphire Valley,
There's
the
just
company
definitely
Nanopex
a major
has developed new
Pokemon
devices
influence
called
going on
Leap
here.
cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source: flowers. Leap cells are delivered and installed by
Aw, it's like a
specialized couriers known as
Tamagotchi.
pedal runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied mini-games.
So it's Mario Party but Pokemon on the Game Boy.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hana pet begins to form.
Oh, they're
You play as
adorbs.
Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way.
I do dig the art style. I just wish, I don't know, the colors just kind of blend together. That's like the only thing I don't really like about this is the color. I wish that it had a better color palette, but other than that, I do dig the art style. But I understand they're trying to emulate like Game Boy Color or Game Boy, like the classic Game Boy.
But
Game Boy
he's
Color.
way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's practically indispensable.
I mean, I don't know. It just feels so
program will
samey.
take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface.
See, like
and we will
that's a
encounter
nice.
individuals
That
who
looks
think that there may
nice.
be
I just
more to
wish the.
uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
Man, Xbox Blue, the actual Summer Game Fest, out of the water.
We tried to really give the story some heart to
I'm
it.
sorry, I'm still on
and
that.
we
I
hope
should
you
be
have fun playing.
talking about
for
this,
checking out
but
Pet Runner.
I just can't believe how great that was.
Developed in Shanghai by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal
Let's get to check out all the indie
technologies,
stuff too.
unimaginable
You never
body
know
horrors,
what
and psychedelic nightmares.
The
This is
indies
Karma,
do
the Dark
some
World.
wacky, wild stuff sometimes. So. Oh, talk about wacky, wild, sheesh.
嗨，各位好，我是卡玛的 Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月朗工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月朗团队所制作的第一款游戏《卡玛 The Dark World》。
Karma, huh? Looks very atmospheric-y horror. I'm digging that. Oh,
这是一
Twin
款
Peaks.
第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游
Looks
戏。
like it's
玩家
very
将扮
inspired by
演利
Twin
维坦
Peaks
思
for
想局
sure.
的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。
That guy had a TV ad. Rainbow. They're still in both notes. Rainbow.
另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。
Zombie
但
TV ad
直到有一
from
天，
Plants
你发
vs.
现正在调查的
Zombies.
案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
What have I done?
Honestly, for
这
an
就是卡玛的
atmospheric
Dark
horror
World，
game,
一个你从没
look,
体验过
I'm digging
带有
this so
浓厚
far.
电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。
Oh, that's cool.
如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站。
Oh, yeah, this is
我
so
们会第一
sick.
时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
And enjoy life. Oh, thank you. What a nice fellow.
Fuck! My prosthetic! This isn't real. This can't be real.
Oh, have a good look, Otto. Karma, that looks really cool, actually. Oh, it's gonna be on Xbox. Nice.
How do you follow up making 2 of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2.
Oh,
it's as if you took the
people
modern design
love
sensibilities of
Spelunky.
today and went back in time and made an entire console worth of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John.
Hi, Derek.
And we're part of the team of indie developers
Hi,
working
John.
on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games. You heard that correctly.
It was like a Wario party, sort of Wario Game & Watch or whatever. Pass, you can only redeem these points for some random crap like Roblox? Really? You can't even get like a Xbox gift card? Because you could use that Xbox gift card to buy Game Pass.
First and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games.
Small, tiny, small.
Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to explore.
Oh, that one looks cool.
But every single game is a complete experience, from its opening title screen to its ending credits.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented
looks
a
like,
fictional company called
Punch-Out,
UFO
but
that
medieval.
developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
That's
And
kind of
as you
interesting.
explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters.
We also thought about the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strive to make sure that each game
Honestly, this actually looks really cool.
Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era. It's also to provide 50 fresh...
Oh, I'm so down with the golfing
We like
game.
to
Let's
think
go.
that UFOsoft was a company that was ahead of its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way. Every game's not going to be everyone's favorite, but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced
Yeah,
action
this looks like a checkout for me for sure.
or thinky strategy games.
And we all have fond memories of going to a friend's house and browsing their game library for something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either
Yo, let's
co-op
go.
or versus.
Needless to
City
say,
Rampage,
UFO
classic.
50 has been in development for a long time. But today, we're very excited to
Redeem gift
finally
cards
announce
only for a
release
hospital,
date.
but you might be able to get some gift
That's
card on your
right.
Xbox console.
UFO 50
Yeah,
is
if you get the
coming to
gift card on
Steam
your Xbox
on
console, you should be able to
September
buy Game Pass with that.
Please find our Steam page and wishlist the game so that you can be
I
notified.
hope this comes to Xbox, because I would love to like grind out achievements on this on Xbox.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no
10 PM for you?
surprise what they've
Ah.
cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
Those who are lost deserve kindness. What is this? Another, Oh. This is not what I thought it was going to be. But it's not like you need to get Game Pass right now anyways. Also, I would say Game Pass for when Call of Duty comes out, right? That way you can play it when it comes out. This looks cozy. I like it. Nice, charming, cozy. Very sort of Animal Crossing. Oh, look at the fox. I love him. He's a cute. Yeah, this looks like Animal Crossing, just 2D. Cozy Grove. No in-game ads? Yo. Cozy Grove, I feel like I've heard of that game before.
Hi everyone, I'm Dave Ettery, the co-founder and studio manager of SpryFox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs.
I would play
alongside
that
so many creative
on
and inspiring
Xbox.
developers. We started SpryFox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix. That's allowed us to focus all of our energies on making this game as delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without any advertisements or in-app purchases of any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll
Hi, Rob.
assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory.
Rob, I think you'd really like the game they just showed off. Did you Cozy? Have you heard of Cozy Grove?
Game, where your small daily acts of kindness.
It looks a lot like Animal
We want
Crossing,
Cozy Grove
just
Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back
even
to at your own
cuter
pace
somehow,
for
I
months,
think?
if not years to come. We want it to be a game that brings you joy and relaxation whenever you need it most. And hopefully it'll be a game
you
with a story
just
that sticks
missed
with you
it.
forever,
Rip.
because the characters really make you care.
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on your mobile app store to be the first Spirit Scout on the island.
Yeah, it's like
We'll see you there.
it looks a lot like
If you're a
Animal
dog
Crossing.
lover, then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this
So
game is just
I would
so
suggest
cute,
look
I
it
can't
up
help
or
but be
something.
into
Look up
it.
Cozy Grove.
Enjoy
I
this
think you'd
teaser
be
from
into
Studio
it.
Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey,
Hopper.
hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our
Ew,
first
Brussels
title,
sprouts.
Koira.
Aw, I like the pupper. Oh no, he's so
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped. You set
What
him
up with
free,
the pupper?
and together you go on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira,
I just want
you
to
go
play
through a
this for the
musical
pupper,
forest
let's be real.
filled with sounds to discover and interact with.
Kind of reminds me of the
For
dog
example,
from
each
Nightmare
character
Before
and animal in
Christmas.
the forest is voiced by a different instrument. And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by
This
playing
is just
fetch,
the.
building
I just
snowmen,
want to
or my
be
personal
cozy
favorite,
and vibe
playing hide
out.
and seek.
While not
As they
having to
journey
worry
through the
about
winter
anything
wonderland,
kind of
they
game right
encounter
here.
obstacles, they share laughs.
I
and they
think it's
save
gonna
other
win like
living
any
creatures.
Game of the Year awards,
But
but
if winter is
hey, you know,
magical,
sometimes you just want a
it's
vibe
also
game like
dangerous.
this, you know.
And they are not
Oreos,
alone in
those
the
barrels
forest.
are Oreos.
Mysterious
Look at that.
hunters are lurking around and
10 out of
following
10 game actually. There are, yeah, it got Oreo
Our
in
goal
it.
with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack.
Beautiful.
Let yourself
It's
be carried
beautiful.
away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
It's alright. You know, nice little cozy game.
I love a good puzzle game, especially one with a really elegant design.
I like
that
Portal.
evolves as you play.
That's
Better yet,
the
it's got a
puzzle game
beautiful
I
art
like, is
style
Portal.
or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos, David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
Role puzzling? Like. What?
In Arranger, you play as Gemma, a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to venture out beyond the overly cozy
You know what? I'm
confines
really digging
of
the
her
art
hometown.
style of this. It's like an open world puzzle game? What? That's interesting.
Which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world. As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her.
This actually looks
and if she gets to the edge
really
of the
interesting.
gameplay grid, she loops around to the other
I
side.
feel like this is the type of game I would get I want to play, but I would get super frustrated at. I feel like
we use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways.
I feel like I would just get pissed off at this game.
Never hesitating on any one idea for too long.
But it looks super interesting.
Feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time. The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid, on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate, full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries.
I jump scare.
And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past. Or through. Told through expressive comic-style cutscenes.
Dude, I want to see the speedrun of this game.
Self-discovery.
You know someone's gonna have it like mapped out and know exactly what to do.
It's a beautiful, inspiring world, but also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when a Ranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring than the developer name Cozy Game Pals, because their idea of cozy is a little twisted. Here's your world premiere first look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Oh, they were, we saw some of this earlier. I'm digging these, like, PS2 graphics.
Do you see anyone? Nah.
Go
it's totally
Sharks.
Empty. I hope the board looks as creepy as I imagine. Let's go. With hands entwined and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined.
Non-copyright spirit board, yep.
Don't worry, Viv.
Oh, see, spirit board, do not steal.
Actually show up. I'll protect you.
Will you, though? I think you need someone to protect you.
I've got to get out of here.
I legit just want to play this for the PS2 graphics. I love it. I'm digging that so much.
Hello? Amy! Just go home, Viv.
I'm already afraid.
I'll save you, no matter what. Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here. So happy.
I do kind of want to play that. I feel like that would be a great game for like October to play.
Out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and Those Dang Games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer. We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound.
Yo,
And
Kyle?
Josh, you and I
Yo,
have been
Game Boy?
working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the
This
screen?
feels
and
really
you've got a 3D
trippy.
environment, and they're both linked.
Interesting
It started
idea.
with a little prototype of
I don't know. I
a
feel like it would give
character
me like
holding the device, having an endless running.
I want
motion
to like
and
this
jumping
game
at the
because
same time
it seems
as
like a
seeing it in
very
2D
interesting idea. I
and
just
3D.
I don't know.
And then the other part
I
of
feel like it
was
might
the
make like
controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D
Feels
space.
very, like it'd be very disorienting is like my one
and then at that point I was like,
problem with this.
Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same. And for some reason, it just
maybe it feels different when you're actually playing it, but just like watching this makes me
use and Screenbound is a quantum device. How that works in the context of the game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
Still a very cool concept, though.
And you have to be paying attention to both to get anywhere in the game. Because, first of all, the enemies are in 2D. So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're going to die probably within 5 to 10 seconds because you're going to be hit by an enemy. You're going to see some distortion effect on the screen, and that's where like the 2 dimensions meet, and you're going to get pushed back and you're going to lose some health from your battery bar. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one. If there's like pixelated grass in the 2D world, there's going to be grass in the 3D world. Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over, except some of the puzzle elements or some of the things you only see in 2D or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive.
I feel like this would take a lot of programming, though. You're basically programming 2 different games at the same time.
And yeah,
feels like a lot of work.
We'll talk soon.
Our next game takes what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
Oh, you're right. I never have seen a giraffe like that.
I don't.
That is a weird looking giraffe.
You've
Okay,
all
they
been
might
to
be
the
right
zoo,
about that.
And each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good, get up.
What is this, Five Nights at Freddy's, but you work at a zoo?
Hurry up.
Moose! Moose! Moose alert! This is Poppy Playtime Split Zoo.
What was that? There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written
Not
in
really,
the best
no,
traditions
like
of
anything,
the
let's be
thriller
really
and
I'm
horror
very dumb.
genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile veterinary station. Here you'll be mixing medications for our animals.
Dude, stab yourself. It's giraffe.
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals.
Did you just shoot that giraffe in the butt?
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
Oh, I didn't like that. Is that a giraffe spider? Ugh. Alright, this might actually be kind of horror-y, actually.
Slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you. The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique.
Is that a
design and
kangaroo? And oh no!
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depends on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out
I could
all
see
the
myself
endings was
streaming this for
quite
like
challenging.
October.
We dedicated a substantial amount
I'm
of time
digging the creature
structuring the
designs.
text and dialogues
Feels very
into
like
a
Poppy
unified
Playtime-esque
framework
though,
to
just
ensure
like
seamless functionality.
like
Every
not
zookeeper is
mascot,
entitled to a
just
service
zoo
car.
though.
This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll
Who's
get
that
one in
lady?
the morning.
Why is she just standing there
Is
like
that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including the infected ones that have turned into mutants. Save them and save yourself.
Penguin! Penguin! Penguin!
Really
You get to
hope
pet
that
10 out of
you
10. You get to
enjoyed
pet
the
penguin.
Zucozys
You get 10 out of
release
10.
this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media. Thank you so much for the support. See ya.
Why are you so jumpy?
I'm a coward. Shut up.
And that's the game. Except not quite. Because see, in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the
Hi.
founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
Cereal? Cereal?
While
I
Waiting
don't feel
is a
like I could play this
about
game. My
waiting for things to
ADHD would
happen,
explode.
Waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character.
I realize this
Adam
game was
as
designed
he
for me,
works his
actually.
way through the various scenarios of everyday life. Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery.
A little bit of tomfoolery.
A lot of it.
Goof around, be a little silly goober.
For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with it. If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it. Explore over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini-games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life.
Oh, he got slimed. Oh no.
Don't worry
Oh,
about
no.
Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember, your goal
Dead.
is to wait, nothing else.
More dead.
Add to waitlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the selection process,
We have to wait
this
for
next
the
game
list now?
really
Ugh.
caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift
Cookie
really
vibes?
captured something unique.
I like cookie vibes. Them fingies. What the fingies do, bro? Agatha Falls.
Cychroma is a
Oh my god, a
cyberpunk
funky
horror
art
game
style to this.
One of the concepts that we wanted to really emphasize was identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
Dementia?
The idea of losing
Did I tell you guys I have
yourself,
dementia?
it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future.
That is all the drugs right there. That is all the drugs.
In our main character, Hayes, we also decided to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself. And not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it, and for me, it's way worth it.
It's time to get cozy, and this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses, just not quite in the way you'd expect. By Tenant Games,
Yo, someone give me some hot cocoa so I can get cozy, chat.
สวัสดีค
I
รับ
want to get
ชื่อธนัท
cozy.
กุศยางกูลครับจากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house on a date. And it's called Building Relationships.
Certainly is words combined together, huh? Building relationships. Alright, okay. Alright. I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house.
Yes. You know, those houses.
Like Mint, who's a
classic
friendly
houses
apartment,
out there.
here to help introduce you to the others. Or Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely.
Step on you.
You'll also find these chesters hiding around the island.
Okay.
They're not looking for a date, they're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island, though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
This is certainly a game of all time right here.
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid. Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No.
No.
But there is some plans for DLC because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that.
This game is literally going to have the Minecraft sex update in it.
Relationships.
Sex updated. The sex update is real.
Man, what am I doing in my life?
Last summer, Day of the Devs featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
World premiere.
Hello, I'm Annie.
Hello.
And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are different ways.
Oh yeah, I remember. I really wanted to play it.
In the game, you find stars with each arrangement that you discover. And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars.
I did really want to check this out. Look nice and cozy.
Seeing Stars is all about multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats.
Yay, cat. Yay, cat. Can we get some cat in the chat?
Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello Again.
Exploring every inch, huh?
I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop. In Hello Again, you play as a diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop. The 3 core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving. This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations. As you explore, you'll discover that everything runs on a clock, from the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island.
I run on the clock.
As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago.
Ancient toilet, 7 billion years old.
Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and/or manipulate them so you can reach your goals. So, in short, what happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of
Rob, Animal Crossing. Rob, you mentioned Animal Crossing.
Again, coming in 2025.
The Animal Crossing.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies, a small studio from Switzerland, and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Post Girl.
Real, like, Nightmare Before Christmas vibe up in here. Like, art stylized, I feel like. That dull-headed dog? Where's the... Where... How did they poop, though? How poop, though?
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers. And discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals. Her approach, although controversial, is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
As you will follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes,
Stalking
each
simulator,
more
my
disturbing
favorite.
and chaotic than the last one.
Frog. Oh.
But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so?
Quite the opposite.
We were inspired by the
They-
Little Red Riding
they
Hood,
just
which you
kicked
can
the
recognize in the
chicken.
main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking pot girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment.
Don't put the
for you
white
to
stuff on the.
explore,
Don't put the white stuff on the horse. Oh
and
no.
hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
Jump scare. Ah.
We're calling to all fans of creepy cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness,
Life
sorrow,
stuff.
music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello. My
Hello.
name is Sasha.
My
and
name is
I'm
Clandor.
the narrative designer
I'm
of
the
the
streamer.
upcoming narrative game After Love E EP.
Avi Talk. I think I've actually played that one. I think.
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who
Or
hears the
I might be
voice
getting it
of
mixed
his
up with
girlfriend
something
after her
else.
death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self
Games,
in the bustling city
games.
of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasmi, who sadly passed away in March 2022.
R.I.P.
And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy. Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about. And most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Alfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good.
Yo,
Alfalfa will be
they
making the
ripped off
soundtracks
Fortnite
of the EP,
Festival.
including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game.
Dude, Epic Games about a Sue up in here.
We are also really happy to be working with our
Sue and maybe even
main
Larry.
artist, Soyato. Soyato has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your
And
support.
I don't want a bear, I only want a penguin. Xbox. Nice.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure,
not Phoenix,
you'll
right?
search for your lost
Boo.
brother
Boo.
while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oiser, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game, Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter whose search for a brother leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean.
Why does I feel like this is gonna turn into horror or something soon?
Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
Dude, this game is literally just the Sherlock Mind Palace. And fingies, though. All the blub.
The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style.
7 years, so it's going to be bigger than Call of Duty.
Animation and illustration. Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction.
Dude, what a rave.
Really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam.
Who wants answers when you can do an EP?
And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs. And we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created.
Right, Josu gets it. You get it. She do be thick, though.
Road 96, Lost in Harmony, 1111, Memories Retold. Developer DigixArt out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game.
Still a DVD?
Spoiler
No,
alert,
but I would download a car.
Hi everyone, we are auditioning Ayub from DigixArt.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Tides of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Dude, that water looks so good. Just want to put a straw in. Or, I guess, get high off whatever that was instead.
Best place to wait. You look familiar. Welcome to Pleasure Land, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not gonna die, right?
Bastard! You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Wait, that's not the thief. But it was your friend who did it, right? I made them.
I like multiverses. I mean, I haven't played it too much, but I enjoyed what I did play. So, I don't know. I liked it.
Your friend escaped with my Ozen, and now you'll pay for it.
Yo, that I just want to live in that water. It looks so good. I'm into it a bit, and it's pretty cool. Yeah. Interesting.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
Some of these look pretty interesting. We featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
Horses.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships.
But what if I
and charitable
want to
contributions
pay,
from
huh?
people
Are you going to
like
gatekeep me
We want to
from
continue doing
paying?
Day of the Devs forever. But we're not going to lie, these events and shows cost a lot, and fundraising is hard.
We're so
I guess this is
grateful
where
to
I guess I
everyone who
can
supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
I just want to play all the same old games
especially if
over
you're
and
in a
over and
leadership
over
position
again.
at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
What if I don't want to pay? I'll have you that about that.
Without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
So all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over
Yo,
to
that means it's free if I give them money? That's what it means. That's what tax deductible
dayofthedevs.org.
means. Just give them money
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors. We could not do this without you. And
I don't
here's
know
a
what to
list
say.
of all
I don't
the
know.
amazing companies that
I have a bad
supported us
memory,
in
so
2024
I don't
so
quite
far.
remember
You could be on this
all
list
the
too.
stuff they showed off, but
A few emails today. Founding sponsors, Double Fine
There's a couple
Productions
cool things.
and I Am 8-Bit. And our 2024 sponsors.
oh, the Bloomhouse one looks
Annapurna
very
Interactive,
cool.
Bone Loaf, Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum, Idea Xbox, Maximum Games, Netflix Games, Nighthawk Interactive.
They got Xbox there. Xbox is getting good. Xbox has always been good. It's just the rest of the world is finally figuring that out now.
UFO 50, Exola, Blumhouse Games. Thank you so much for your
God,
continued support.
you're welcome, even
Special
though all I
thanks
did was
to
watch
our
this.
guy, Dose One, for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry.
I really need to play Dragon
again,
Age
for
Inquisition
Day of the
before the
Devs.
next
We
Dragon
could
Age
not
comes
make
out.
this show as
I really,
bombastic
that's the only Dragon Age I haven't played. I have it, I just never got around to it.
Check out his stuff.
I might, you know, maybe I'll just do that
If you
today.
love this
Who knows?
program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance.
I don't think I have for Fury? I don't know how. For Eye?
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to
Really
the
hard.
committee for finding us. Thank you
I've
to
seen
all
it.
the
I just don't
sponsors
think I
for
have
helping
it.
make this possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
No. Thank you. So that was Day of the Devs. Some cool stuff. Interesting. Not bad. Some very indie looking things, but hey, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Guess we're just listening to music while we wait. Yeah, okay. I mean, Cocoon is a cool game and all, but